very own deck of Brooklyn Nets trading cards. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word NEXT along with your issue and seat location to 55555. The relations team will respond immediately. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. The National Basketball Association and the Brooklyn Nets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures.
Coming up next, the Bulls take it on. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. This is Brian Anderson. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And the starting group for Chicago. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. MP is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in at the three.
You can see no hesitation on the catch by Cam Johnson. This is why he's on the floor, folks.
To the middle. Here's Giddey. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Williams from long range. And it's Chicago with a board. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Boy, Cam Johnson puts that defender in a compromised position. Really good job creating the contact.
Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, B.A., consider in that trade, they gave away Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and four first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Drops in the three.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Johnson. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's the three. And it's MP with a rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Another three for Chicago.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Outside Johnson. Back to Russell. Williams from long range. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Giddey finds MP. On the wing, MP takes a three. Drills it from deep. MP's got 9.
When you let it team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Looking to end the run. MP with the block.
Great defense. The activity of MP so impressive right there.
Takes the three. Another three for Chicago.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So the Nets making a switch here. Melton's checked in. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Fifth best, Nick Claxton.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Here's Thomas for three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
But Cam Thomas is an enthusiastic three-point shooter. This guy will not hesitate.
On the wing, MP jacks up a three. Claxton with a rebound. Nets trail by 6. Inside. From the low block. The shot by Johnson, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Thomas misses. Chicago leading by 6. Pass to Dosunmu. And they double up MP. The jump hook. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. He's got 14.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Dosunmu outside. Let's go with a three. They get the rebound. MP uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 16 points now.
That plays about two things, effort and awareness by MP to track down the board and get the bucket.
Johnson passes to Russell. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Johnson. There's the three. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
This guy is absolutely deadly from deep. Cameron Johnson, corner 3.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Some changes for Brooklyn.
On the court.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. White can't hit. Nets trail by 5. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been, that they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. MP is out there with Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic in at the center position.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
The Nets have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Pass to Thomas. Melton outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. No good on the 3. Brooklyn trailing. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Here's Johnson, and he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 8.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 11. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
Looking at last year, they took this team to the woodshed in the season series.
It's Johnson with a drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Russell comes in for Melton. Thomas, a screen on Jones. The three from Russell. Drains the triple. Russell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
D'Angelo Russell is not afraid to make some big-time momentum-swinging shots. Nice to see him answer back right there.
A nice shot by MP.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
MP against Johnson, and he drives in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I think people think he's a sweet shooter, but don't sleep on the explosiveness of Cam Johnson.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nets trail by 7. Here's Russell. Banked it in off the glass. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
From deep, MP. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 5 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
15 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Thomas. He's got 5. Shoots over to Sumu. Hits the front of the rim and out. MP getting it done for the Bulls. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming.
Well, right now for the Bulls, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Brooklyn Nets.
If they think.
Thanks for joining us.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Pass to Russell, to the inside. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Johnson's got 12 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Down low. Down low, MP drops it in.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 11. They host the Pistons after this one, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. From deep, Johnson. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Count it. Good.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big 3. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Russell to pass to Thomas. Claxton with it. From deep, Johnson. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
MP no good. And Williams has got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Russell. High post Claxton. Working on Vucevic. From deep, Johnson. And the Nets, another three.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Bulls leading by 10. Nasumu, the pass to Giddey. And here's MP from outside. And again for three. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Johnson. Lots of room. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. On the wing, MP. From outside the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Russell to pass to Johnson. MP with the block. Here's Dosunmu. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, this is why you run your offense through MP. That's just a nice setup for his teammate.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Fires in the triple.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
A good look from Johnson. The rebound by MP.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
This one for three. Rebounded by Johnson. Nets trail by 16. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You can see when Cameron Johnson gets his rhythm, he is so effective on the offensive end.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Offensive rebound, Vucevic, and Vucevic slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the board.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being... A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From deep, Johnson. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. And for Chicago, let's take a look. It connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard. He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And again for 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is. Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Russell up top. Lets a floater go. It's not going to go for him. Giddey with a defensive effort. Pass to White. From deep, MP. Brooklyn pulls it in. And here's Johnson. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Yeah, taking a scoring opportunity when it comes. The readiness of Cam Johnson, so good.
MP no good. Nets trail by 15. Russell with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up. And here's Thomas from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the
Good! Another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And 15 threes for MP, passing Klay Thompson's record from 2018. Just a privilege to witness it.
What a game from MP. He's got the mic in his hand and is ready to share his thoughts.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. Setting the record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in. So thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history, the ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Clearly grateful MP. Sounds like he can't believe it himself.
It's an astonishing.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter here. Now Russell. Pass to Johnson. Johnson on the wing. 18 feet out. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Outside Russell, and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Dosunmu. Herter's checked in for White, and it's Jones in for Giddey.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Over to the left wing. Back to MP. Launches a three. Buries it from three. MP's got 57 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Herter passes to MP. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Lays it up and banks it in.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Pass to Melton. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
Please exit the building carefully.
So you just set the record for most three-pointers made in a game. What are you feeling right now?
You know what? If they had a 4-point line, I would have set that record tonight too.
Now that you've set this record, other defenses are going to want to make sure you don't do the same to them. How do you think they'll respond?
They'll adjust, we'll adjust. You know, basketball is a game of adjustments. They just have to figure out how to stop us first.
All right, thanks again.
Thank you.
Hey, yo, bad play.
Joe, when you're as hot as you were tonight, does it feel like you're playing a different game from the other 9 guys on the court?
You want to play free, but if you get caught up in your own stuff, you can kill the game flow, drag yourself and your team out of it, and you're going to hear from the fans, that's for sure. Michelle.
Do you care how long your record lasts?
I hope my team and I break it the next time out. And the game after that, and the game after that.
You see this as a team record then?
Oh, 100%. I couldn't do it without my guys. You know, everything exists in that team context. Nobody's out there by themselves, Michelle.
You're the
Thank
best.
you.
MP.
One more question, MP.
Yeah, MP. Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.